Hey everyone, happy November. October went by really fast, didn't it? I don't even know where the month went, and everything was kind of a blur, and it seemed like we all just really struggled this month. I'm not really sure what happened. Besides that, we're gearing up for the holidays, and everybody, I have some like really bad glare on my glasses. Everybody is gearing up for the holidays and gearing up to go shopping. And sorry, my kids are struggling to go down for a nap today, so I have one with toothpaste on her forehead and another one in my lap. So if you guys hear them, this is my life, and we're doing this anyways. So October was kind of crazy for everybody. I don't want it to discourage everybody though, because like I said, we're gearing up for the holidays. I joined last November, and I know that I've told y'all this a whole bunch of times how incredible the month was. I joined at the end of the month, and I still did, almost $700 in sales. Hey, big girl words. I'm sorry. I joined with on the 20th of November. So in 10 days, I did like $700 in sales. I don't remember the exact number right now, but it was crazy. That is a lot of money in just a few short days. So I can't imagine had I joined at the beginning of November, what my month would have looked like. And I can also tell you that in December, I did about $1,800 in sales last year. So be prepared to do awesome things this fall. And what I really want to talk to you all about is being really honest with yourselves. This is a time that if you're coming to me or to your sponsor or your team manager, whatever the case may be, and you're telling us that you're not booking parties and that you're not getting any sales and all these different things, I want you to, before you do that, but I want you to come to us, so don't think that's not what I'm telling you. I want you to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, am I trying everything that I could possibly be trying? Am I doing all the booking blitzes? Am I taking advantage of all of the training opportunities that are being offered to me before I just give up and say, I can't do this? So I really want you to think about that. This is your business first and foremost, and you really, really have to be willing to put in the work to get the rewards. I didn't get to senior team manager overnight. I didn't get to team manager overnight. And it took a lot of hard work. It took dedication. It took working my business. And I know that a lot of you are really working right now on building your teams, which is great. It's fantastic. I'm so proud that you guys are embracing recruiting and sharing the Jamberry opportunity and really becoming successful at it. But don't forget that you have to work your personal business just as much as you work your team. It's really a 50-50 balance, and you can't do one or the other. Without my little one, sorry. Without parties, you're not going to get sales. You're not going to be able to share the opportunity with people, and therefore you're not going to be able to recruit. So parties are really the fundamental base of our Jamberry business, and it's really what's going to get you to that next level. So don't expect to get sales out of your VIP pages as much, or your regular consulting page. Those are great formats, or I can't think of the word right now, I'm sorry. I'm like totally brain dead today with Halloween over the weekend. I hope you all had a good Halloween, by the way. But those are great foundations for sharing, sales that you're doing, which per PMP, you should only be sharing one sale per quarter to a small group of people, just FYI. I see a lot of sales being offered, and so I just kind of need to throw that in and address that for all of you. But don't expect to get huge sales out of those groups. The sales are going to come from parties, and to book parties, you cannot be afraid of the no. You can't be afraid of asking people. That's friends, that's family, that's people that you sent samples to, that's people that when you're following up with them, people that have, purchased from you, and you're following up and offering them through the holidays to be able to earn some free product, whether it's to give it away or to treat themselves or whatever the case may be. This is a really great time to have parties, which is why I'm doing the No Shave November, because, we're not going to have time because we're so busy with all these parties. That's why I'm doing that event page. I want us to all be able to share and embrace each other's ideas on how we're booking parties. And you guys know that I share everything, and I am 150% willing to try, and I do everything that I, share with you guys. I am, playing these booking games. I'm doing the green light challenge myself. I'm, getting out there and following up with my customers. What I've been doing is, a lot of you ask about my follow-up system, and it kind of changes frequently because I haven't particularly found a system that I like and something that works for me 100% of the time. I'm very much a list person, and I'm very much, if I don't write it down, I'm not going to remember it. So remembering to go into a spreadsheet, a couple times a day and check that spreadsheet and check who I need to follow up with just doesn't work for me. I've tried Client Angel. Personally, it just doesn't work for me. What I have found that works for me is a big agenda. And what I do is when I mail out a sample to somebody, I will put, 3 days later, I'll put them on my calendar that I need to follow up with them. So in trying to go back and follow up with all of my past customers and people I've sent samples to and everything, I do have a lot of lists of names on my desk, which if I could turn my computer around and show you my desk, you would see that pretty much looks like that picture I sent you the other day or posted the other day of my kitchen when I was baking. I'm just a messy person, y'all. I really need to get my life together. But that's enough sharing for me. I just leave stuff everywhere, and it's an awful mess. But anyways, Chris can attest to this, how much of a mess I am. So I have lists everywhere of customers that I've followed up with in the past, and I really need to dig those out. And that's on my goals for this month, is to organize my desk and to really organize my follow-up system one final time, because I have found that the calendar system works the best for me with, writing whoever makes a sale 2 days later, I need to thank them, and then putting them on my calendar 2 weeks later as I need to, check up with them and send them the application video, make sure they got their order, because you would be surprised, how many times people will get an order in and maybe they're missing a wrap or something to that effect, and they just forget to message you and say, hey, I got my order in wrong. And that kind of just leaves a bad taste in their mouth about Jamberry, like, oh, they got my order wrong, or I didn't even get my order in. You would really be surprised how much that's happened to me in my follow-up, that I found out about that. And that's an issue that could have been quickly resolved had the person have messaged me from the beginning, or had I, followed up with them promptly like I was supposed to. So, back to my original thought. I'm sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained too. When I'm following up, what I've been really working on is in my back office under my the My Team tab, and then you go down to customers. It's going to show everyone who's made a purchase from you. And so I've been going through that. And then if someone's name is Amy, for example, I will type Amy into my messages on Facebook, in the message center or whatever you call that, because that's my primary form of communication that I found that, really works well for me and my customers. So I'll type their name in, and then anybody whose name is Amy that I have contacted is going to pop up in my past messages. So I will go through every Amy that I've talked to, and I'm going to message them. Well, first I read through the message and see, what our contact was about. So if I sent them a sample, I'll check up on their sample, see if they got it, see if they applied it. And you would be surprised how many people are not receiving the samples that I'm sending out, which, really sucks from the post office standpoint. I mean, come on, how many samples do y'all really lose? But, had I checked up with that person during the party that they were in, that is a sale that I, potentially lost because I didn't check up with them. But in that, when I'm doing this, I've really found that when I'm following up with them, it's a great place to say, hey, let me send you out another sample. Oh, and by the way, I'm booking parties for November. Can I upgrade your sample to a hostess packet? And I'll send you, an accent sheet, or I send personally, I send my hostesses a manicure, the 5 smallest wraps on the sheet, so that they're wearing their wraps, they have a full manicure, and they're showing them off. So I'll ask them if I can upgrade it to a hostess packet, and that's how I've been booking a lot of parties. So I'll go through all my Amy's, and I'll message all of them, read the conversation, see what it was about. Another thought, if I messaged an Amy and it was part of, I play the, what's that game called? Now I'm totally losing it. Jam or no jam. If I play no jam or no jam and I just message someone arbitrarily like, oh, here's the case you selected, here's the contents of the case, and I never hear back from them, sometimes those messages get lost because I talk to so many people on a daily basis between my team, between y'all, and between people in my parties. Oh, is that what you say? Yeah, thank you for sharing. Sometimes those messages really get lost, and so in finding them, I'll message that person and say, hey, I messaged you as part of a Jamberry party that you were part of. I was your consultant. I just realized that I never sent you a sample out. Can I send you a sample and, let you review our product and see what you think of it? And you let me know what you think when you get it in, and then see what that person says. A lot of times people are like, yeah, I'll take a free sample. So, that could potentially be a party or a sale down the road. So that's one thing that I really do work on is, following up with every single lead. So in being honest with yourself, are you following up with every single one of those leads? Because I know that I wasn't. 3 months ago, I wasn't even doing this. So really be honest with yourselves and try to, find every lead possible. So I, too, am doing all those things that you're doing in our No Shave November challenge. So please continue to share what you're doing, what's working with you. I'm sorry, my toddler is a mess today. They're both losing it, apparently. I thought nap time would be a good time to do a team meeting, but apparently it's not. I do also want to recognize all of our new team members and all of you that promoted. I had a list, but I lost that too, apparently. I'm a mess. So, welcome to the team, and congratulations to the great Jambinis on your separation off from our team page. We're going to miss you all, but it is really exciting for Chris that she's taking off and she's hit the team manager rank, and she's worked really hard for this, and I'm super proud of her. Does anybody have questions? I think I had a message, but I don't know if it pertained to this at all. I think Heidi's watching. Hi, Heidi. Okay. Also, we're starting our Power Jam training this month, which I'm super excited about. It's going to be really intense, though. I want to kind of give you all a preface about it. Once a week, I will be doing a live broadcast like this, so you all can jump in on the live broadcast, and I will be talking about different things each week. I will be giving you your homework assignment and what you need to do. Oh, girl, you're a mess. And then, okay, good job. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll be giving you your weekly homework assignment, daily tasks, everything like that. And then so you will have we're either going to do them Saturday or Sunday nights when kids are in bed. So I'll take a poll and see when works best for everybody. And then we'll go from there. So you'll have until the following Saturday or Sunday to complete your homework. I will have a Google form set up for you to submit all of that information to me. There will be a grading system based on, if you're here for the live sessions, how you complete your homework, how you're doing on everything like that. Again, you have until tonight to submit that application if you want to be, possibly selected to join in our Power Jam training. So don't forget to get that into me. Again, it's going to be very intense. There's going to be homework. There's going to be daily tasks. There's going to be videos to watch. It's going to take time and dedication from you as a consultant and putting this back into your business. So in saying that, are you willing to do all of those things? Are you willing to carve out an hour of your night on Saturday or Sunday to spend with me? Or, there will be a replay that you can watch anytime during the week, but the sooner in the week that you watch it, the more time you have to work on your homework and your assignments. So it would really benefit you to be here for the live session. There will also be little daily snippets that I'm going to be either doing on a phone conference call that you can call in and listen to a replay, or through a video. Haven't really decided how I'm going to do that. So there's going to be a daily video for you to watch. I encourage you to get a notebook. You're going to need a notebook for this to keep track of everything that we're going to be going over. And I'm just going to be really honest with you. It's 4 weeks long. Not everybody that joins or applies is going to make it through this training. It's going to challenge you. It's really going to get you thinking outside of your box and get you out of, if you feel like your business is in a funk or in a rut, it's really going to help get you out of that and, get you on a pathway to success for this fall, because November and December are really going to be great months. I can't tell you enough how ask yourself these honest questions. Are you honestly giving this business all that you've got? Because as your sponsor, as your team manager, whatever role that I fulfill for you, are you really, putting forth the effort that you see me putting towards you? Are you really taking advantage of the trainings that I'm doing for you? Are you watching them? Are you coming to them? Are you trying all the different, scenarios that I'm giving you? Are you trying to book parties? Are you promoting all this new product that Jamberry is giving us? And if you're saying yes to all of those, then please come to me, because something is not lining up, something's not adding up, and we really need to work one-on-one and figure out what that issue is so we can get you on the right track this fall. I am planning on having an amazing November, and I really want you all to be there with me too. So if there are any of you out there who have maybe dropped down to hobbyist, who haven't done anything with your business in the past 3-4 months since you signed up, whatever the case may be, and you're wanting to jump in, now is the time to do it. I'm willing to help you. Your sponsor, I'm sure, is more than willing to help you. If you want me to throw a party for you, I would love to throw a party for you. All you have to do is ask. I'm not going to tell you no. I'm going to do it for you. So just come to me and ask. Let's see. I had something else I wanted to tell you guys about. Of course, I can't remember. Were there any questions? Do y'all have any questions? Shh. We're ready to talk, so it's really exciting to talk to anybody that we can talk to. Let's see. Doesn't look like I have any questions. Oh, Darcy posted. Oops. Yay, we have 2 viewers. Who else is here? Oh, Darcy's here. Yay. Hey, Darcy. Super excited about everything that you did this last month. You are really working your business really hard. I'm super proud of you. I think Victoria said she might be here too. I hope that you're hanging in there with all those floods in Texas, girl. Also, let's talk really quick about different requirements that you need for promoting through the ranks. At certain ranks that you hit, for example, not lead consultant, but senior lead consultant, you need advanced consultants under you. That means one of your jam babies also has to have recruited and have an active leg under them. So for you to promote as a sponsor, as a team leader, you really have to think about what you need and what the girls under you need, and not put all of your eggs in one basket. So if you need, 3 active legs and you have 3 girls on your team, that means you need all 3 of your girls to do $200 in PRV. And if you only have 3 girls on your team, that's all of your eggs right there. You really need, 5 or 6 girls on your team. That way, when it comes to you needing 3 active legs, you have 6 chances to get those 3 active legs, not just 3. So really consider that when you're making your goals for this month. You need to be considering adding 1 to 2 new team members to your team each month. And also when you're setting those goals, if you need, I need 700 TRV each month. So wow, that is, I always aim higher than 700. That is my ultimate goal. So if you need 700 PRV for you to hit team manager and your goal is only $500, those two aren't lining up. So really check out our comp plan when you're aiming and setting those goals for this month. And that will really help guide you based on what you need, what your team needs, and where you can get from there. Those of you who are, have blossoming teams under you, congratulations. Think about starting a group chat on Facebook with your girls so you can stay in constant contact. And if your girls have questions, they have a place that they can go. They're always welcome to come to our team page, of course, too. But it really will help build your team and help you to, blossom into that leadership role that I know that you can get into, that I know that you will fulfill. And let's really knock out these promotions this month. If there is a if there's a month for you to knock out the promotion, it's going to be November. I can't tell you how many promotions I saw on my team page last year in November. It seemed like every day this same girl was promoting and people were posting pictures of her and all these amazing things she was doing. And it was really just that she had carved out the time, she was doing power hours, and she was, achieving her goals. If you're not doing power hours, you're truly missing out on an amazing way to run your business. I do power hours myself. I start my parties on Thursdays. So Thursday night, I do a power hour and I get all of my samples together and I get those ready to send out. And then, I set up these party pages normally on Tuesday nights. So on Tuesday, I set up a power hour and I set up all my party pages at once for that week. And then I'll start my hostess coaching too. And I'll put these on in my calendar that I use, what I was telling you all about, where I schedule in my follow-up system. But I'll put my, hostess training this night and put whatever power hour I'm doing. So that's a really great way for you to stay accountable to yourself and say, okay, I'm only going to work 5 hours this week. 1 hour on Monday, I'm going to do mail, or whatever the day may be for you that you do these certain tasks. But I'll do 1 hour on mailings. I'll do 1 hour on hostess coaching this night. I'll do 1 hour on party setup, 1 hour on bingo this night. However you do it. And then if you have a team, spend 1 hour on your team a week too, however it works out. I know it looks like I work a lot because I'm constantly available to y'all, but it's just because I make myself constantly available. If I see that, 5 of my team members have messaged me, and I haven't checked Facebook in 2 hours, I'll say, okay, I'm going to spend, 15 minutes really quick, and I'm going to message all of these girls back and make sure that, there's no jam emergencies or anything going on. So I'll do that. And then, so that's only 15 minutes of work. And then maybe I have a power hour that night. So that's an hour. So at this point, I put in an hour and 15 minutes. And then, I do all of my posting. I don't use an automated system anymore. I've just found that I kind of like the freedom of being able to post when I want and to adapt my script to what's going on, especially right now because we have so many new products launching and coming out. And so I really like that freedom and being able to do that and schedule or do posts for what I feel needs to be done in the parties. So I'll probably spend, maybe an hour in a party doing all the posts and answering all the questions throughout the day. So at this point, I've put in less than 2.5 hours of work for that day. And say I do this every day, 7 days a week, which I try to really take the weekends off. So let's say 6 days a week. And so I put in 12 hours of work for the whole week. And then I'm getting paid like I'm working, 50 or 60 hours a week. So it's really working out. And that's what I want you all to be able to do is to manage your time, to use your calendar, and to use your power hours wisely. So, even if you can't do an hour a day, if you can do 5 hours on Saturday, I know some of you girls work full time. So if on Saturday you get all of your mailing together, and that doesn't mean that you have to have the addresses and the people's name of who's requested a sample. Maybe it's just getting, the sample into the envelope with the application instructions, a stamp on the envelope, your return address, so that all you have to do when the time comes and somebody wants a sample is put their name and their address on it. So then you only have 15 minutes of work when it's time to send those samples out. So if whatever works for you, but truly find a system that works for you for power hours and when to schedule things, and stick to it. I wish that I had done this from the beginning. I think that I would have been a lot more successful and spent a lot more time, with my business in the very beginning, because I did spend a lot of time, with not being organized, and I didn't know what power hours were. So really focus on that. I think that's really maybe all I have for y'all today. Does anybody have any questions before I go? Y'all, I love our French tips. I've been with the company for a year and I've never worn them. I don't know what's wrong with me. They're awesome. If you haven't tried them, you really need to. They're super easy. And with True Shine, you can leave like a little gap there at the cuticle to like make the tips, however long you want them. And then when you put True Shine on it, it totally covers the gap. So awesome. I don't know why I've never tried this before. Hold on, let me check my phone again and see if anybody's messaged. What did you do? Were you on Facebook? I guess Heidi was having a little bit of trouble. Is there anybody else having trouble? It looks like everybody else is doing all right. Okay. Well, this video will be on YouTube for y'all to check in and watch later. I hope y'all had a fantastic Halloween and you got to spend some great time with your families. And I'm really looking forward to November and seeing what y'all do and Power Jam training. I'm super excited. So please go fill out the application if you have not already. I'm going to be going through those tomorrow and getting everything ready to roll this weekend so we can jump into that and prepare for an awesome Christmas. And I wanted to tell y'all, please, when you are booking parties, focus them around Black Friday. We have awesome Black Friday sales. Last year they had an exclusive wrap that they released for Black Friday. And that was free with a buy 3 get 1 free purchase. So it was like buy 3 wraps get 2 free. They sold so well, crazy. And it was supposed to be just a 1-day sale, but they ended up extending it through Monday from Black Friday. Sorry, my daughter knocked the computer. So anyways, it was extended through the weekend because we were having server trouble with the website and with how many people were trying to access the website. So don't not be prepared for that on Black Friday, that we probably will be having server issues just because so many people try to issue our site at one time. But also they brought back all of the exclusive wraps for the entire year, all of the sister style exclusives. So all of those were available again, and it really was a huge hit. I'm sorry. So really focus on booking your parties around that week. Her hair is a mess too. Oh my goodness. So I have 4 parties booked for that week. So really try to focus on, when you're working on that, working on all the challenges that I've issued and the no shave page. Focus on that week. You're not going to regret it. Like I said, in those last 10 days, I joined like 2 days before Thanksgiving last year. In those last 10 days of the month, I did, $700 in sales. And so it's completely probable that you will see the same success this month. So I want to see those stomps where y'all are stomping your zeros on the team page. And I want to see every time you book a party, I want you to post about it and share what you're doing for the entire team and all of our new Jam babies, and just really inspiring them and sharing their stories and anything that you can do to help out our team would be awesome. So I'm going to go get my toddler back in bed and clean my desk. Have a good day, y'all. Bye. Say bye-bye.
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 Bye, y'all.